Well, hello once again. Now, being I'm out of the doghouse, so to speak, you're going to see a fair amount more videos of me again. So please bear with me. I'll try to be as short, brief, and concise as I can. Anyway, what I've got here, this is a tube tester, an early tube tester made by Hoyt. It's a Model 100, as you can see on the placard here. Hoyt Model 100 tester. This is the only tube tester that I have ever been able to locate that was originally configured to test WD-11s and the early tubes. So I'm guessing this is probably from 25, 26 time frame. It strictly runs off of batteries, as you can imagine. This predates any AC power tube testers. Hence the connections one sees here. These two connections to the right rear, this is for your A supply, your 6 volts. Here's for your B supply, 22 and a half in this application. And your C battery here, and I'm running, what am I running? About 3 volts, I guess about 3.5 volts here. So your A, B, and C. Very simple to operate. One merely adjusts the voltage here. Whoops, where are we at here? Adjusts it here to where you read 5 volts on your meter. One presses your P button, and it reads the plate current between the plate and your filament. In this case, 1.5 milliamps. Also, once you have the P button pressed, now this will be a little difficult with one hand. I'll try to make it work. Once the P button is pressed, you have another button to the rear over here. It's called your grid button. You press the P and the G, and then you take another reading. In this case, it reads right at about just slightly over 6 milliamps. And according to the chart on the back of the tester, which I have removed at the moment just for clarity as well as the repairs I just performed, I believe I found an error. Because if one reads this, it says for an O1A, the plate current should be 0.15 to 0.30. I suspect that's supposed to be 1.5 to 3.0. I'm finding it hard to press that in this example a WD-11 would put out 1.2 milliamps of current, whereas O1A only puts out 0.15. So once again I suspect this was a misprint. I suspect this should be 1.5 to 3.0. Everything I read in the tube characteristics would lead me to believe as well that this is a misprint. Should be, as I stated, 1.5, 3.0. It's pretty interesting in the sense that you could directly read the plate current, and at this point you could do a lot of comparison matching tubes. And I tested several O1As you see off to the side here, and they all tested right about 1.5, 1.6, right around that range. So anyway, I'm very pleased. And I am going to, for what it's worth, I am going to have to make some adapters to test the WD-11s and the 99 tubes. I believe I have an adapter for the 99 presently. I'll have to make one for the WD. But there you have it, a Hoyt Model 100 tube tester. I hope you found it of interest. I know I did. And I don't think y'all are too much different than I. Anyway, I thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time.